Bedankt. Ja, wir fangen wieder von vorne an. Okay. After a while, in we said like completely empty stage. The only thing that came in was a stopwatch. But now I have an iPhone, so I can look up the stopwatch in there. The application you want, the application is stopwatch. You can have it on an iPod too, you don't need an iPhone. My daughter is 2 years old, she can play with it, she can play with an iPhone perfectly well. She knows how to open any application. No, I need my glasses for that. So, reset. The idea is, can you go for a second? The idea is that I wanted to rebuild a scale model of the solar system on stage. Huh? Yes, a scale model of the solar system. Yes, fortunately, the no stage that I know is big enough for the solar system as we know it now. So I go back to the classical 7. That means, just for you to, I know you all know that, but I tell you anyway. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. That's a classical 7. So if you imagine that on these elliptical, what? You're missing one? No, that's a complete thing, believe me. I'm a very old-fashioned person. Very, very, very old-fashioned. Goes only to Saturn, there's nothing beyond that. And here in the middle, where the microphone stand is, where I'm standing, that's the sun. Got that? Fine. And then we go, I took the orbital times of the planets, as they are known, and the machine that I'm working with, this here, the can hold a maximum of 32 seconds. So I took the longest one and make it 32 seconds and scaled everything else accordingly. That means from the sun, then you have Mercury 0.5 seconds, Venus 1 second, Earth 1.5 seconds, Mars 2 seconds. That's basically in here. Then over there, over here you have Jupiter, and over here is Saturn, and that's where the stage ends. And of course, the same thing you got in this direction. Up to here is Saturn. And if we would consider now these things, Uranus, Neptune, and thing Pluto, and whatever other things you might find that also circle around, then we would talk about, not there, we would talk Central Station. So you don't have the time, and I don't have the machine to hold that in, so I'm happy with that. And then there are the moons that are circling around these planets. There we have Mercury and Venus have none, but Earth has one, as you remember. And then I took a dictionary from 1760. I didn't have anything better around. That was before internet that I wrote this. And I wrote down what they had back then. Otherwise, then I know I have to do 24 moons for Jupiter. You don't have that much time. So I thought that's it. We're building basically a scale model of the solar system according to the informations of 1780. Right? You see that it's much more beautiful than we got now. Much better than what we've got now. But before that, before any demiurge creates a universe, we need the gamma ray background, the cosmic background, which is basically the sheets that have been put on the bed in which me, the demiurge, will have now coitus with the demiurga to create the world. Maybe with myself, I don't know. But we need the gamma ray background. For that, I'm using my, do I do that on Mephisto, do I do that on 1 or on 2? See, Mephisto's already there, even before the creation of the universe. Ein Teil von jener Kraft, die stets das Böse will und doch das Gute schafft, oder? War doch so. Das sollten wir jetzt hier nicht festknoten, sonst kann ich nicht rumlaufen. Also, we say right here in the middle is where we part the choir. I need you to help creating the gamma ray background. For that reason, this half, the A choir and the B choir, or the A2 choir, you just to have a continuous. You know, the universe is of course Buddhist. So that's basically what you do, and you cannot go wrong. Whenever anyone is doing that, is always D. It's not C, it's not G or anything else. Automatically people sing D. I recorded something with the classical musicians once, and there was one guy in there, and he said, you know, everything is D. The rivers are D, the springs are D, the wind is, everything is D. If I would go into the greenhouse over there and play C sharp on my flute for a whole day, all the plants would die. Which is a performance that I will all invite you to once I get that guy to actually do
and
it.
Blixa, the people at the bar have to be quiet for 2 minutes at least. Hello, at the bar please, quiet a bit.
This is typical Mephisto, you know. Here I am trying to create a universe, and Mephisto comes and says the people at the bar have to be quiet. Is that correct? Okay, well we start over. All I want you to do is just go for as long as you can, and then I point at you and you do the same thing, so that we have a continuous loop which will form our background. Are you ready, and are the people at the bar disturbing enough now? Okay, thank you. Mephisto's holding up a microphone, so I go, as every good creator of the universe, I will count in French, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mephisto, are you trying to create gravel? What are you? Where did you hear that sound? Where is it, Mephisto? It is a noise gate, you little. Ist ja interessant, kann man nicht leugnen. Ja. Heißt das, dass ich das gesamte Universum nochmal bemühen muss, sich zu erschaffen? Kurz nach dem Urknall, irgendwie die 15 Millisekunden hier. Bist du jetzt aber soweit, oder kommt jetzt wieder nur Kieselsteine raus? Okay, nochmal dasselbe. I, A, 3, 4.